I started doing triathlons when I was about age 50, and I started off in these small triathlons and then worked my way up to longer distances. And my goal after retiring from the County of Orange was to do an Ironman triathlon. My training schedule was usually 6 days out of 7 days, and I would break that up into running, biking, and swimming. And on several days I would do what we call a brick workout, where you do two of the disciplines together. And I really never thought too much about being the oldest person out there. And there's a lot of competition within our age groups. So I was looking forward to my next age group at age 70, because then I would be the young guy again doing all my events. And I was disappointed when I ended up not being able to do that, and eventually having to have my leg amputated below the knee. It was hard to establish the fact that now I'm a disabled person, because the whole 14 months from my accident until the time I had my prosthesis, I kept thinking I'm going to be just like everybody else. I've got my leg, and eventually, although my ankle is going to be fused, I'll be able to walk and be able to ride and run. But then it finally dawned on me when I'm laying in the hospital bed and I'm looking down at my leg and there's no foot down there, that now things are going to be a whole lot different. Being an amputee, it completely changes your whole life. Anything that I used to do before, it takes me about 1.5 times as long to do it now. Just simple tasks of everyday living take you longer to do that. When he actually fitted me with my prosthesis, I was still walking with 2 crutches, and he asked me in his office, he said, "Now walk with 1 crutch, Andy." And so I took 1 crutch and walked with 1 crutch, and then he said, "Now walk with no crutches," and I started to walk, and I couldn't believe it. I was walking, and he was happy, and my wife was happy, and everybody was so happy that here I'm walking for the first time in 15 months without crutches, and I'm able to stand up, and it was just a wonderful thing. My first goal when I had my amputation, my goal was to be able to walk without crutches pain-free. And when I was able to do that, then I told myself, from then on, everything else is a bonus, whenever I can do beyond that. My first event that I've been looking forward to is this Challenge Athlete Triathlon. The Challenge Athlete Foundation is a group down in San Diego that I've known about for many years, and I've raised funds for them over the years, so I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be a member of their organization. It's going to be a relay event, and I'm going to be on a relay team, and I'm going to be doing the ocean swim. So I'm training really hard to be able to do this 1.2-mile ocean swim. And once I successfully complete that and I get my permanent prosthesis, then I can start thinking about a specific leg for cycling and running. And I'm looking forward to 2009 as the races come up.